Welcome to A Mindful Life. We're going to do a different video today. Today I'm going to share with you an experience that I had, and it does link up with the cosmology, even though we're finished with the cosmology of being series. I'm going to talk about how I got to a place where I didn't use alarm clocks anymore. And that may seem like a little small thing, right? Okay, just an alarm clock. But it really points to something really huge. Back in 2013, I was really sick of hearing alarm clocks. You know, that's a really rough way to wake up. I mean, you're beep, beep, and you're hearing this, and you're jarred out of your sleep. And the people around me were using alarm clocks, and it was just, I hear different alarm clocks popping off, and it was just too much for me, And I said to myself, is there a way I can wake up without this? In other words, did people always use alarm clocks in history? What happened when people didn't have alarm clocks way back when? What happened then? And I said to myself, well, I had been studying intention and I had been in a faith context and talking about faith and trust. And I had been studying how to create my own experience. And so I said, is there a way I can intend this? Is there a way I can set forth an intention like putting a sticky in the spirit? Is there a way I can do this and wake up? Can I put that sticky note in the spirit realm and say, hey, look, I want to wake up at this time. So I gave it a try. Now, the thing about it is, there had to be no doubt. There had to be complete trust and faith, not just in God, but in myself, you see, because this is a relationship. This relationship is a relationship with the Most High in myself. So I gave it a try, and it worked. Now, in the past, I wasn't too swayed by that, right? Because in my past, I would wake up at a certain time, and it depended on when I went to sleep. It was like a flow or a rhythm, the reason why I used to wake up before that. In other words, if I went to sleep at 10 p.m., of course I'm going to wake up at 8 a.m. But what happens when I went to sleep at 3 a.m.? Would I wake up at 8 a.m.? Or 6 a.m.? Would I wake up at 8 a.m.? And it was random. So that one time was okay. But I discovered that putting forth the intention with complete trust and faith was just like ordering a package from a seller. You order a package from a seller, right? You put the order in and you get the email that tells you that the package is on the way, or the package is now in this state, on its way to you, expected delivery date. You don't sweat that anymore. You don't stress out with that because it's on the way. That's the same way with this. Putting forth that intention was like, okay, I'm going to put forth this intention. I'm going to put it down and leave it alone. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to keep coming back. Not only that, I'm not going to doubt that I might doubt. Meaning this, I'm not going to keep putting forth an intention on this because I'm afraid I might doubt. So I'm going to put forth all of these intentions on top of intentions. That's not the way it goes. When I get a package in the mail and it's on its way to me, on its way to get to me, I don't have to keep ordering the package over and over again, you see? So I tried this in faith and in trust. And it worked. Now keep in mind that I had already been practicing thoughts. And remember, from the cosmology, we said, you know what you know because you're practicing thoughts. You're seeing things, you're reading things, you're hearing things, you're having conversations. It becomes practice thought, which becomes what you know. Now, once it becomes what you know and you come into an agreement with that, it becomes your belief. Now, you cast that out there as this is the way it is. That's your perspective. Little beknownst to me at that time, because I didn't understand this perspective generating mechanism like I talked about in the cosmology, I was practicing thoughts. I was practicing thoughts of intention. I was practicing thoughts of faith, of trust, etc. And I had no idea I was doing this. I had come into a belief that setting an intention like that was possible. I came into this belief and didn't realize it, and it worked. It seemed to be random at the time. Now, since that time to 2013, I have never used an alarm clock. And I could be having to catch a plane. It could be payday. right? And I don't have to set an alarm clock. It doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. It's not based upon some sort of rhythm or some sort of process like that. Like, okay, a biorhythm, or I'm going to go to sleep at. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the intention that's set forth in the context of faith and trust. And it's trust in the Most High, and it's trust in myself to wake up at the same time. So I want to share that with you because this is a real life example of what has happened in my life as a result of doing the stuff in the cosmology of being. And the thing was, I wasn't aware I was doing this at the time. But in the cosmology, I put it forth as more of a process, of more of an awareness, more of a conscious process. So I want to share that with you as some real life examples, okay? Thanks for coming to A Mindful Life. See you in the next video. Peace out.